Call me H.O.I. Call me H.O.I. We the house of Israel, Las Vegas, and we come out here to bring that fire and hit you upside your damn head with these precepts.
That's right.
Ain't nobody playing with y'all, man. Wicked ass Israelites, man. Out here breaking the Lord's Sabbath. All you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Seminole Indians, man. Get your ass over here and start worshiping the Lord, man.
Come. You're gonna wake up now.
Give me the book of Baruch chapter 4. And you give me Deuteronomy 29.
It's the book of Baruch chapter 4 and verse 1. And it reads, "This is the book of the commandments of Yahweh, and the law that endureth forever."
Right. This is not the book of Christianity. Read that again.
This is the book of the commandments of God, and the law that endureth forever.
Right. This is the book of the commandments of God, and the law that endureth forever. Not the book of Catholicism, not the book of Christianity, not the book of Judaism. Read, King.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
Right. All you wicked ass Israelites who keep the law, statutes, and commandments in this book, you gonna come to life, man. You gonna remember who you are. You gonna rehearse the righteous acts, right? And you gonna stop making covenants with this wicked ass nation. Read.
But such as leave it shall die.
Right. All you wicked ass Israelites who keep sinning against our Father, your ass is dead right now. You the walking bones. You don't know who you are. You walk around here calling yourself African American. Spiritual. That's madness. That's all. Give me that in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 29 and verse 1. Because y'all been misled. This is not the book of Christianity.
See, that's how I know you still poor, broke, busted, and disgusted, because of how you've been honoring me. I'm not worth your McDonald's money.
Come on. Come on.
I'm not worth your Red Lobster money. I ain't worth your St. John knit. Y'all can't afford it no how. I ain't worth y'all Louis Vuitton. I ain't worth your Prada. I'm not worth your Gucci. You can buy a Movado watch in Sam's.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
And y'all know I asked for one last year. Here it is the whole way in August. I still ain't got it. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Let me kick down the door and talk to my cheap sons and daughters. I don't want to hear no more excuses about what y'all can't afford. You can't afford it because you don't see the value here. Y'all hear from y'all pastor and father, I'm over y'all. I'm over your cheap expressions.
That's called Jesus pimping. He delivered his sermon in the spirit of a Chicago pimp. All he cares about is the money that he can get from the congregants who are looking to him for leadership. Pastor, what you did was disgusting. I will not allow charlatans like you to define my faith. I hope your congregation realizes the man you really are now. The individual who spoke on that stage was adversarial to progress, growth, and spirituality. His name is Pastor, let's put his picture up, Pastor Carlton Funderburk of the church at the Well in Kansas City, who reaction to the negative press has now issued an apology video. All right, so he apologized. I'm not gonna play his apology video. You can look it up when you get a chance. I'm so sick and damn tired of these individuals manipulating congregations, manipulating good-hearted people that simply would like to be replenished and encouraged because of the stresses they face in the world. They get to a place like this, what does he do? He damages them even more, talks down to them, tells them they're broke, busted, and disgusted. No, sir, you are morally bankrupt, calling yourself a preacher and you have nothing to deliver. Yasmin, thoughts here?
I know we're short on time, but like, who goes to church to be spoken to that way? And why are these people looking to a guy like that for leadership? And a Movado, like, bro, just go buy your own and call it a day. That's it. None of this needed to happen.
Yeah, well said.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
These are the words of the covenant which the Lord Yahweh commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
Hold on, read that one more time.
These are the words of the covenant which the Lord Yahweh commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
Right. We excluding all you heathen nations, man. We the children of Israel, all you so-called black, Hispanics, and Native Seminole Indians, man. Moses made the covenant with us and the Most High, man. Read that again from the top.
These are the words of the covenant which the Lord Yahweh commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel in the land of Moab, beside the covenant which he made with them in Horeb.
Right. You hear that? This is a we thing. This is a blood thing. This is an Israelite thing, man. This is the book of the covenant which Moses read in the audience of the Israelites while we was in the wilderness. Bring that out, King.
This is the book of Exodus chapter 24 and verse 7. And it reads, and he took the book of the covenant and read in the audience of the people. And they said, all that the Lord has said will we do.
Right.
And be obedient.
Right. All you wicked ass Israelites, y'all done forgot that our forefathers made a covenant, a blood oath with the Most High, and we said we will do all his laws, statutes, and commandments. Read that again.
This is book of Exodus chapter 24 and verse 7. It reads, and he took the book of the covenant and read in the audience of the people. And they said, all that the Lord has said will we do, and be obedient.
Come on. That's what you see us doing right now. Just like our forefather Moses, man. We standing in the audience of Israelites, reading the covenant, the book, the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High.
Right.
You Christians be confusing everybody, man. Y'all too busy worried about doctrines of men. Give me the book of Mark, man, chapter 7, verse 7, man.
Gotcha. It's the book of Mark, chapter 7.
Chapter 7, verse 7, the book of Mark. All you wicked ass Israelites walking to and fro with no aim or purpose, just like a piece of dust. You don't got nowhere to go, nothing righteous to do. You sitting here following your oppressor, man, making covenants with your oppressor, man. Read that, King.
It's the book of Mark, chapter 7 and verse 7. And
Bring
it
it up.
reads,
Bring it out.
howbeit in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of man.
Right. All these teachings, oh, God is great, God is good, and everybody can be saved, and God loves everybody. That's doctrines of men. Church on Sunday, that's doctrines of men. Merry Christmas, a doctrine of man. Easter, a doctrine of man. Read that again, one more time, King.
The book of Mark, chapter 7 and verse 7, and it reads, howbeit in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of man.
Keep going, King.
Commandments of man, for laying aside the commandments of God. Ye hold the traditions of man.
Right. Y'all set these laws, statutes, and commandments aside, right? And you listen to that pork chop eating pastor telling you the law is done away with. Well, guess what? The law is the meat and the potatoes of the Bible. If you don't keep the law, you won't have a good understanding of the Bible, man. Bring that out, man. Psalms 119 and verse 59, and we're going to read down, man. Because you heathens, man, y'all been lying for so long, man. It's time for y'all to humble yourselves. Because little do you know, the curses is creeping on that ass. Bring that out, King.
This is the book of Psalm, chapter 119 and verse 59.
Bring it out.
I thought on my ways and turned my feet unto thy testimonies.
Right. He thought on his ways, his wicked ways, right? And he wasted no time turning on his feet and getting into that testimony. Read. I made haste and delayed not to keep thy commandments.
Right.
The bands of the wicked have robbed me,
Right.
but I have not forgotten thy law. Right. He didn't forget the law through all of these hardships, right? That's what's going on with us right now. We live in a society where as though we at the bottom. We not looked at. We call DEI, all right? We the last people to find out everything. We the research test dummies. That's not by accident. Keep reading, King.
Verse 62. At midnight I will rise to give thanks unto thee because of thy righteous judgments. I am a companion of all them that fear thee, and of them that keep thy precepts.
God, that's what we do. We fear the Most High because we know his judgments, right? And the prime judgment that all you wicked-ass Israelites need to be recognizing is captivity, man. Every time you turn around, we break the commandments, we go into captivity. These wicked-ass heathens, they can go and eat pork. They can go out here tonight and break the Sabbath, right? With no consequence to them. Why? Because the law, statutes, and commandments was between the children of Israel and the Most High, man. And that's it. That's why every time you try to emulate a white man and do something you see a white man do, your ass get judged immediately. Your ass get judged immediately. But don't get it twisted. Just because you might not have got judged right then and there, no one understand the Lord is long-suffering, man. And you ain't going to get away without no judgment, man. You can't pacify the Lord and be saying, oh, God is great, and then just go sin. The Lord don't deal with that like that, man. You can't pacify him, man. He deal with mercy and wrath equally, man. All you Israelites, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are the children of God, yo. There's nobody above us, man. And we need to wake up and gather ourselves together so we can take over this kingdom, man. Read on, King.
Verse 64. The earth, O Yahweh, is full of thy mercy. Teach me thy statutes. Thou hast dealt well with thy servant, O Yahweh.
God, see that? You hear the wise men, the wisest man pleading out saying, teach me thy statutes. He wasn't known as the wisest man because he went to Harvard or Yale. He was the wisest man because he sought the wisdom of the Lord. That's something you wicked-ass Israelites don't be doing. Y'all be seeking the wisdom of Elon Musk. Y'all be seeking the wisdom of Donald Trump, man. These same people who be sitting around lurking, waiting for you in the dark, man, to kill you, man. You Israelites, y'all better wake up, man, and realize it ain't over and stop playing Russian roulette with your life, man. Give me Deuteronomy 7:6. You don't know how precious you are. You have no idea. First, you got to identify that you're an Israelite, man. If you don't know you're an Israelite, you lost, man. Your ticker been stopped working. You run around here calling yourself the wrong nation. You call yourself a Gentile, man. Bring that out, King.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6, and it reads, For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
God, he said, we are a holy people to the Lord our God. Holy meaning separate, set apart, different from everybody else. He chose us. We didn't choose him. We don't do no choosing. This ain't no pimp and hoe action with us in the Most High. He chose us. And he said that we are above all nations upon the face of the earth. It don't get no iller than that. What's above that? If the Most High said the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Seminole Indian is above all men upon the face of the earth, then what are you doing? Why are we at the bottom? Can anybody answer why we at the bottom? If the Most High just said we are above all people on the planet Earth, then why are we at the bottom, man? Give me Daniel 9:11. You wicked ass Israelites, man, y'all hard-headed, man. Y'all swear y'all know something and be coming up here and talking with the philosophy of Esau, man. The dumbest nation on the earth, the laziest nation on the earth. The white man is lazy as hell. You see them right now? They got a little bit, they just got a little taste. They got a little smidge of a toenail upside their head and they out protesting, crying. They was beating our backs and we had nobody to cry to. Bring that out, King.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 9 and verse 11. Bring it out. Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they may not obey thy voice. Therefore, the curse is poured upon us.
What?
The curse is poured upon us.
Right. You wicked ass Israelites ain't keep the law, so the Lord put the curses on y'all. Go ahead, give me Deuteronomy 28, man. Let's go through some of the greatest hits. Read, King.
In the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of the Most High, because we have sinned against him.
Right. See, this is the thing that we be mixed up with, right? Y'all Hispanics, hey bro, we your people, man. We your people, King. We the same people, man. Don't listen to these people on TV. We the same people, bro. See, this is why we destroy for a lack of understanding, man. We the same fucking people. They went on one island, we on another one. We all got the same oppressors, man. It's so funny, man. We see Israelites walking past us, they get a couple of dollars from Esau, right? And put their nose up at the Israelites. Put their nose up at their brothers because they got a couple of dollars. But then you walk and shine the light on them and start asking them and ask them questions to prove themselves and ask them, well, what's your nationality, right? They dumb as a bag of rocks. They don't know nothing. All they know how to do is be a slave. Read that again, King.
Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they may not obey thy voice.
Right. All you wicked ass Israelites, man. Y'all done departed from the Most High, man. But I bet you when in the time of your affliction, man, when that thing get knee deep, man, you gonna be screaming out for the Most High, man. And he gonna laugh at you in your time of calamity. That ain't my word. That's what the scriptures say, King. Now, since we broke the Most High commandments, right, all you wicked so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Seminole Indians, all the curses befell us, man.
Right.
Bring that out, King.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15, and it reads,
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
What?
all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Right. All these curses is going to come upon you no matter where you at. If you got a white friend and he got to hide out in a bunker in the mountain. You can't run from the curses, man. Because when they run out of food in the bunker, guess who's going to be dinner? It's going to be barbecue nigga going on in there, man. Bring that out, King.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 45.
Bring it out.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee, and they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
Right. So, I talked to one brother, right? He said, the curses got lifted off us when Christ died on the cross. Bullshit. Excuse my language, but that's just an outright lie. We under the curses forever. Forever, and these curses is going to be upon us for a sign and a wonder. Right. Just like that lost city of Las Vegas sign right there, right? That's to let you know you in the heart of Las Vegas, right? That's what that sign is to tell you. If you want to go gamble, right? That sign right there says the Strat. They got sandwiches and salads, and you could go play your favorite game, right?
Got commercial.
I'm just saying to you, these are signs. So these curses is going to be signs upon the Israelites in the last days, because the heathen nation took the name of Israel and made it no more. Give me that in Psalms 83. They took the name of Israel and got rid of it and gave it to the Amalekites, the other Edomites, and moved them in our land in 1948 with the Balfour Declaration, right? Those are not the Israelites. They're Jewish. Want to be a Jew. But the real Jews would never call themselves Jewish. Why? Because we come from the mighty tribe of Judah. Don't get it twisted, man. We come from the tribe of Judah, not the tribe of Jewish, man. That's blasphemy, man. Bring that out, King.
This is the book of Psalm, chapter 83 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden one.
Right. They took crafty counsel against us. All the nations. Every nation you could think of. The sand nigger, the caveman, the retards, both sets, the gooks, all of them. They took us captive and spoiled us, man. Read that.
They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Complex, and won't talk about it.
I agree, and I shall speak first. We cannot hide slavery any more than we can hide an erupting volcano, a forest fire, or leprosy. In my own case, it is true that I have freed my slaves because they were stupid, foul-smelling, sad, and bothersome. I'm an aristocrat. I believe in freedom, but not equality. That is my statement. Signed, John Randolph of Roanoke.
I'm Professor Thomas R. Zoo. In history, we know that every great civilization was founded on slavery. Let us take the classic examples of Greece and the Rome from whence you gentlemen come. It's God's and nature's law that man attempt to prevail over his fellow man. Till one becomes the master, one becomes the slave. Let us remember that God is white, and as long as God is white, we will prevail over all other races.
Sorry, Professor. What was that you said?
God is white, and as long as God is white, we shall prevail over all other races.
Beg your pardon, Professor, but with all this confusion, would you mind repeating?
God is white, and as long as God is white, we shall prevail over all other races.
Thank you very much. Any other viewpoints?
Perhaps I, too, may say something to these gentlemen from Europe.
I am not a Southerner. My name is Harriet Beecher Stowe, and I'm from New England. I've been here but a few days, but even in that short a span, I've formed a personal opinion. May I state it?
Please do.
Even if I share the universal opinion that the black race is indisputably inferior to all other races, I must, on the other hand, also state that slaves are of human origin and do have an embryonic intelligence.
Oh, really?
I do not hesitate to tell you that I entertain for the suffering slave a degree of sympathy which equals the disgust I hold for those who make him suffer. I am an American who no longer understands her Southern kinsmen, and this tragic fact distresses me deeply. I can feel it. Yes, I can feel it. The wind has changed. It has turned. Are we to have a thunderstorm? And is this not a forecast of even more violent storms that may cause our great country's unity to falter? I have heard God's voice, and his word has told me to write a story, to write a book. I think I'll call it Uncle Tom's Cabin, and it is my great hope that it will enlighten and ease our souls.
Right, they say, come, let's cut them niggas off, and we gonna call them blacks, we gonna call them Hispanics, we gonna call them niggas, we gonna call them African Americans, we gonna call them black. So that the name of Israel will not exist no more, man. When you hear the name of Israel, you identify it with some white guy with pigtails. That's all. They not the children of Israel, man. Give me that in Revelations, man. Revelations 2:9. They not the children of Israel. We are look, the world done went and did all kinds of backflips and hurdles to keep the secret that you are the Jew. They spend billions of dollars to push that doctrine. Trillions. Just so you don't know. Because your power is knowing that you're an Israelite. Because once you know you're an Israelite, we'll get to that, but we're going to get to that. You're going to find out what you need to do when you know your nationality. Read.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 9.
Bring it up.
I know thy works and tribulations and poverty, but thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
What?
And are not.
What?
And are not.
These niggas is Julio Jenkins. They ain't no Jews. We the Jews.
But are the synagogue of Satan.
Oh, man. The synagogue of Satan, man. How you earn a title like that, man, from the Most High? You got to be wicked from beginning to the end. How you earn the title of the chief house of Satan? You tweaking, man. Bring that out, kid.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12.
Bring it out.
And now, Israel, what do the Lord thy power require of thee?
Right, and now Israel. So now, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Seminole Indians know that y'all the Israelites, right? So let's hear what the Lord got to say about what he requires of us. Because your ass ain't getting into the kingdom without doing some of these requirements. Read.
But to fear the Lord thy power, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord Yahweh and his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good.
Nah, you niggas don't want to serve the Most High. You want to go serve dope. You want to go serve weed. You want to go sling and serve some wood to these wicked-ass Edomite women. The nastiest women on the earth. You do not want to keep the commandments of the Most High. That's why we gone into captivity, man. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 68, man. Start at 64 first, man. All this happened after Christ died. So I don't see how you say that, oh, we are saved and we got salvation when Christ died. Do y'all even know what being saved and salvation is? Anybody here know what salvation is, man? It's only for a particular group of people. Bring that out, Ken.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68, and it reads, "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I speak unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again."
Right, you ain't gonna see your homeland no more, because our wicked ass forefathers broke the commandments and we kept carrying on tradition. Read.
"And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies."
Whoa, wait a minute, wait a damn minute. The Lord said we gonna be sold to our enemies when we get off them damn slave ships. Who else could that be? I ain't seen no man from Thailand talking about Esau had me in captivity. I ain't seen no Moabite, no slanty-eyed kook over here talking about Esau had me in captivity. It's us, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Seminole Indians. We are the Israelites of the Bible. Sis, you're an Israelite. You need to repent and keep the commandments, man. It's a shame, man, the curses that's on our people, man. Bring that out, man. Yeah, finish that and bring it out.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
Right. And when you get off them slave ships, you're going to be sold to your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. Slave men and slave women. And no man shall buy you. An old Quaker term meaning redeem you, save you. Nobody is going to do that. We done had various individuals try. And they all died. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Medgar Evers, all of the freedom fighters, Malcolm X, Harriet Tubman, all these people, Nat Turner, Rosa, all of these people stood up for us, and we ain't get not near a lick of change around here, man. We still, hey, how long ago was Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King, man? 30 years, 40 years ago?
Not that long ago.
And we still asking for the same stuff, man. We still asking for the same stuff, but you don't have to worry, because salvation belongs to Israel. And we're going to let y'all know what salvation is in the Bible, because the Bible defines all of his high definitions and points and terms. Bring that out, King.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 1, and verse 68.
Bring it out.
Salakia, verse 68. "Blessed be the Lord Yahweh of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people."
Hold up. Did that just say, hold on, man. Maybe I'm getting a contact from all you pieheads out here, but I could have sworn the Bible just said the Lord God of Israel. So where all you other nations coming at? Read.
"And have raised up an horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us."
Right, read what salvation is one more time.
"That we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us."
Right, that is what salvation is. That's the gospel of the Bible. that we should be saved from our enemies and all that hate us. So why is Esau and Moab walking around talking about they saved? What they need to be saved from? They the beasts of the field. We need to be saved from them. But you don't have to worry, right? But because as sure as my last name is Wilson, we're going to be caught and found in their hands when the Most High send his son back, man. And it's going to be a hefty judgment for that, man. Because you carried your brother away captive the whole captivity. And when it was time to let him go, you ain't let us go, man. That's why we still here right now, man. Under this wicked-ass justice system, man. Y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all keeping the children of Israel in prison. Give me that Isaiah 42 and 22. Because y'all don't realize going to jail, in and out of jail, is a curse from the Most High for breaking his commandments. Bring this out. It don't get no realer than this for you so-called Negroes thinking that y'all somebody else in the wilderness of North America when y'all the Israelites of the Bible, God-chosen people. And we gonna rule all these nations when Yahweh shall return.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 42 and verse 22.
Bring it out.
And it reads, but this is a spoiled people, Salakia. But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
Right, this is a people robbed and spoiled. All you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Seminole Indians, y'all been robbed and spoiled, man. All your possessions been taken, man. All the things that's good to us, like this book of law, statutes, and commandments, was taken from us, revamped, and handed back to us with doodle on the pages, man. Keep reading, King.
And they are hid, Salakia. And they are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses.
Right. We've been robbed and spoiled and used as a prey. We all caught in snares and holes. Oh my God. My fake ass boss, I lost my job. My probation officer is chasing me around because I missed a date. I didn't coordinate with him, and he set a date that I didn't know about, showed up at my house. Now I got a warrant. These are snares and traps, man. All because we made a covenant with the people of this land, man. And it says in return we're going to be hidden in prison houses. Hidden in prison houses, man. I'm a 3-time felon, man. I did decades in the penitentiary, man. But I'm an Israelite, man. That's why I'm standing tall, 10 toes down for Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. And if anybody wants some problems, bring it. We got the might of the Lord. These mighty men come out here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom. And we're going to stay out here till it's completely desolate, man. Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Holy Bible, man. Man. But yeah, you Israelites better realize and understand we are the people of the book. I just brought out a couple of curses to show you, to verify who else could have went into captivity on slave ships. Nigga, that narrowed it down to 0.000.1. Ain't nobody else. Bring that out, King.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 32, and it reads, thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thy eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
Right. Who's seen Ruth? Who's seen the movie Roots? I'm going to bid all you young brothers and sisters that's under 30 and 30 years old to go home and watch Roots. You're going to see the depiction of our kids being sold to another nation, and our women, mothers sitting there crying, longing all the day, waiting to see their kids, but ain't no might in their hand. We ain't have no military. We ain't have nothing. All we had was hand stuffing, double service, or the curses, man. That's all we had. Read the next one.
And there shall be no might in thy hand.
Right.
The fruit of thy land and all thy labor shall, Salakia. The fruit of thy land and all thy labor shall a nation which knoweth not eat it up.
Right, right. See, what we fail to realize is this is our land, right? Who the fuck was picking cotton? Who was picking oranges and apples and grapes on these farms? Who was cutting down sugar cane? The Israelites. And then who was getting the grapes from the vineyard? The Israelites. But did the Israelites get to partake in any of that? No. Another nation spoiled us and took all our victuals, man. And they still do it to this day. The one thing that you wicked Israelites got to learn is that we God's chosen people, and we in these conditions and curses because we won't repent and keep the commandments, man. That's it in a nutshell. You don't got to be like these brothers going out right now, losing the spirit, losing the ghost, talking about they're Old Testament Israelites now. They believe in the Trinity doctrine all of a sudden, man. Oh, that's off, man. That's the Most High. The Most High, we are characters and role players in the Most High movie script. You don't got no control over what happens, man. The one thing that you got power to do is go to the Most High's hidden place, which is this book, a law, statutes, and commandments, man, and get upright and stand righteously and boldly outside with the men of the Lord and prophesy against this wicked kingdom.
That's right.
Raise your children up in this truth, man. Give me Deuteronomy 30. I say the same things over. What's up, King? Hey, King, it's cool. Listen, King, you can show me love and all that, right, King? But you need to come over here. Drop that shit and come over here. You need to come get some of this living water.
Yes, sir.
What's your nationality, King?
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, nigga, Jamaican. And I'm native. Cherokee and
What's your father?
My father, he's Jamaican and he's from Louisiana.
Okay, Con, so...
My dad is from Jamaica.
Okay, so you're not a Jamaican, King. That's why I'm telling you, you need this living water, not that. You're not a Jamaican. You're an Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin. A mighty kingdom. A mighty tribe. And you sitting out here walking with people doing nothing. You are a Benjamite, man. But that's not enough, man. Now that you know that you're an Israelite, that God requires things of you. What's your life like? And be honest with me, King. No, I don't mean chilling. I mean you got money. Do you got enough provisions if you got arrested tonight? Do you got enough provisions if you crash your car? Because most Israelites is $400 away from being homeless or a calamity, man. And then we walk around and act like everything all good, man. That's why you need to come over here, King, and get some of this wisdom, man. Get the Lord 5 minutes, man. You give all this folly and game 5 minutes, get the Lord 5 minutes. You gonna pass on that? All right, now I'm gonna tell you this, right? And I'm saying this to you with love, right? You gonna pass on this, but in your time of calamity, the Lord gonna pass on you, King. All right, man.
You have a great one, man.
All right, you too, King. Try your best. You see that? You see this? You see this? This guy walking around with a double cup of water, talking about he chilling. with Esau.
And Esau didn't wait for him.
I'm telling you, man, famine is coming. Famine coming to the earth, man. All these little white boys and crackers you be hanging with, man, they gonna be eating y'all niggas, man. And don't come running over here to us when all the shit start happening, man. You better hold your rank right now. Your rank is opposing God and the Israelites. When we go to war with these nations, man, make sure you stay over there by yourself, man. You want to be known as something individual-like. The white man still ain't going to love you. Hey, look at me. I'm different than those black guys. No. You still going in the pot. You still going to chain. Wake up, Israel. Get with your brothers, man. The Bible ain't what you think that them Christians told us, man. Everybody walking around looking like a gay-ass Shaggy or Scooby-Doo. That ain't the Lord. The Lord is a man of war, man. Big black brother with a big afro, man. Ready to hand crowns to these brothers that you call pimps and thugs and gang members, man. Don't be blinded, man. The Lord is dealing with the humble and the meek and the brokenhearted. And who more brokenhearted than us? Now, one of you nations been through what we've been through and still going through. Nor could you endure it. It's ain't ordained to endure. That's why you see us standing out here righteously bold, waiting for our king to return, man, so we can take the next order of direction from him.